You know that feeling? You've had a long day. You finally sit down, take a deep breath, and feel that wave of calm wash over you. Everything is peaceful until it isn't. A message pops up, a memory surfaces. A comment from earlier replays in your mind. Maybe it was a rude remark, a dismissive reply, or one of those passive-aggressive jabs. Suddenly, that calm shatters, and your mind just latches onto that one negative moment. Why does this happen? Why do unpleasant interactions stick to us like glue, while kind ones seem to float away? How can one harsh comment completely overshadow a day filled with progress and good feelings? It's because negativity has a sticky quality, like a stubborn shadow that follows you around. But this is exactly where your inner strength comes into play. Most of the time, these negative reactions say far more about the other person's internal battles than they do about your actual value. These moments are invitations. They invite you to pause and ask yourself, am I letting someone else's behavior dictate how I feel right now? Am I getting lost in someone else's storm? Today, we're going to explore how to navigate difficult people using some ordinary but incredibly powerful tools. Wisdom, emotional stability, boundaries, self-awareness, and just good old-fashioned common sense. First, let's talk about emotional stability. Being around toxic or negative people can feel like trying to walk through a thick, disorienting fog. You can't see clearly, and you feel a little lost. But that fog starts to lift the moment you remind yourself of a simple, powerful truth. You are in control of your own reactions. Emotional stability is like being the calm, quiet center of a storm. The chaos can swirl all around you, but your inner world remains steady. This isn't about being cold or emotionless, it's about maturity. It's the ability to take a breath, see the situation for what it is, and consciously choose how much mental and emotional space you're going to give it. Next up, setting boundaries. Every single interaction you have throughout the day leaves a mark. Like a brushstroke on the canvas of your life, some strokes add beautiful colors and texture. Others just create unwanted smudges. People with strong inner wisdom don't try to avoid all problems. That's impossible. Instead, they protect their peace by deciding what they will and will not allow into their space. Think of your energy as precious water in a desert. It's a finite resource. Not everyone you meet deserves a full bucket. Boundaries aren't walls meant to shut the world out. They are doors that you control. You decide who gets to come in and who has to stay outside. Saying, "This is where I draw the line," isn't an act of aggression. It's an act of self-respect. This leads us right into the power of self-awareness. Some people just seem to have a knack for pushing our buttons, triggering frustration almost effortlessly. But recognizing your own emotional reactions as they happen is a superpower. It's like learning when to gracefully step aside instead of stepping directly into a conflict. When negativity comes your way, pause for a second. Ask yourself, why is this affecting me so much? What is this situation trying to teach me? Every moment of reflection like this strengthens your emotional skill set and builds a stronger fortress around your inner peace. Let's also discuss forgiveness and memory. Picture the night sky. Some people in your life are like stars. They brighten your world and help guide you. Others are more like black holes, pulling you into their emotional darkness and draining your light. Forgiveness is what frees you from their gravitational pull, and memory is what guides you to navigate away from them in the future. It's important to understand that forgiveness doesn't mean you excuse their behavior or say it was okay. It simply means you make a conscious choice to stop carrying the weight of their actions. You put the burden down. Memory, on the other hand, ensures you don't have to keep learning the same painful lessons over and over again. This brings us to what I like to call energy intelligence. Think of your personal energy as a protective shield, like the ancient walls of a city. You are the gatekeeper. You decide what comes in and what stays out. When you're faced with draining or difficult people, your reaction is always a choice. Sometimes the best response is patience. Sometimes it's silence. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply walk away. Be like a sturdy tree in a storm, flexible enough to bend with the wind, but so deeply rooted that you remain unshaken. When you stay grounded in your own truth and your own values, negativity starts to lose its power over you. A great way to stay grounded is to focus on your goals. When you are passionately pursuing something meaningful, whether it's building a business, improving your health, or learning a new skill, negativity can feel like a sudden, harsh wind trying to blow you off course. But but that wind only has power if you turn and chase it. I know someone named Jordan who started an online business. He faced a lot of doubt and discouragement from some of his friends. But instead of getting into pointless debates or trying to justify his vision, he just put his head down and focused. He focused on improving his product, learning more about his market, and creating value. That S, the strength of having a clear vision. It protects your goals from other people. S, insecurities. Let their negativity become background noise, not a roadblock on your path. Of course, sometimes the negativity is too much. Some people can drain your peace so deeply that trying to handle them alone feels like sinking in quicksand. In these moments, reaching out for support isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of wisdom. Talking to a trusted friend, a family member, or a professional who understands can offer a level of clarity you just can't find on your own. A fresh perspective can turn confusion into confidence and help you see the way forward. Never hesitate to ask for help. And while you're getting support from others, don't forget to support yourself through your own self-talk. Your mind is like a garden, and your thoughts are the seeds you plant. If you plant positive, empowering thoughts, you'll grow resilience and strength. If you plant negative, self-defeating thoughts, you'll grow weeds of doubt and anxiety. When you're dealing with toxic people, pay close attention to the stories you tell yourself afterward. Try replacing a thought like, "Why do I always have to deal with this?" with something like, "What strength can I build from this experience?" This shift isn't about denying reality. It's about reclaiming your power over your own narrative. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you choose where your precious energy goes. When your self-worth is solid and comes from within, negativity becomes like harmless arrows. They might hit your shield, but they don't pierce it. Let's also adopt a solution-oriented mindset. Navigating difficult people is a bit like playing a strategy game. The more you think ahead and anticipate potential moves, the less likely you are to fall into emotional traps. A solution-oriented mindset means you stay focused on what you can do rather than getting stuck on what frustrates you. You become like that tree in the wind, again flexible enough to bend without breaking. And part of that strategy is avoiding unnecessary arguments. Not every conflict deserves your time and energy. Some arguments are just black holes for your peace. They drain you completely without offering any growth or resolution. In these cases, silence is often the most powerful and intelligent answer. People who thrive on drama are looking for a reaction. When you don't give them one, you take away their power. You can use patience and empathy as your shield. You can understand where they might be coming from without absorbing their negativity. You can see their pain without taking it on as your own. Before you engage, just ask yourself one simple question. Is this worth my peace? Most of the time, the answer will be a clear no. Finally, learn to detect false cordiality. You know the type, people who smile with their mouths, but not with their eyes. Their tone might sound friendly, but there's an undercurrent that just feels off. Pay attention to the subtle signs, the crossed arms, the forced laughter, the inconsistent behavior between what they say and what they do. Not every friendly gesture is genuine. Trust your intuition. It's one of your best guides for protecting your peace. Stay aware of hidden intentions, not to become paranoid, but to remain discerning. True wisdom isn't about mastering big philosophies or complicated teachings. It's about the practical, everyday skills. Staying calm under pressure, setting firm but kind boundaries, protecting your energy, choosing your battles wisely, and actively supporting your own emotional health. The more you strengthen these abilities, the less control toxic people will have over your life, and the more you will step into the peaceful, grounded, and powerful version of yourself that you truly deserve to be. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please like and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on building a stronger, more peaceful life. See you next time.